Good morning, everyone. This is Anthony, Wall Street Trader. It's 9:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday, October 7th, 2021. This isn't financial advice. It's educational. Click the subscribe and the bell to be notified of these videos when they come out. Click the thumbs up and share the video. We're here to talk about one of the very few artificial intelligence cryptos that are out there, maybe the only one. Fetch.AI is the name of the crypto here. Intraday updates are on that Twitter link below the video. Let's move forward into the Fetch US dollar market. We're at 71 cents and change, catching a little bit of resistance over here on the red line, but certainly a nice proper bounce off that green line of support that we've kind of drawn in the past. 67 cents is that line of support. Now, question is, do we break through this red line? I kind of think the answer is yes, and we're going to go into the reason why. But in the meantime, altcoins catching a little bit of pressure, just given the insanity of the Bitcoin rise, which is what we wanted to get fleshed out first. We all know that Bitcoin's rise sometimes takes altcoins with it, and on certain occasions when it really starts going higher, a lot of the altcoins are slightly left behind. But that won't be for long, because Bitcoin, as soon as it starts leveling off, and by leveling off, I don't mean just the 10 minutes, we've got to level off for a little period of time for altcoins to start catching up, right? It's almost like a delayed reaction. So Fetch US dollars is 71 right now, and again, the floor is around 67 cents, which seems to be a solid line of support. But in the meantime, and I'll just zoom out here, as you could see in the past as well. Now, Fetch relative to Bitcoin clearly broke through, and when it broke through pretty quickly. Now, a lot of this is driven again by the Bitcoin dominance pair. And I'm going to run into that very quickly before we go back to Fetch Bitcoin. So Bitcoin dominance was really sharply rising up, and that kind of took a real big toll on almost all altcoins. So, look, it's to be expected. We kind of know that that's the game we're in. But, the amount of the pullback wasn't that immense on the altcoin market that we've seen in the past. So, I'll happily take it on the chin. In the meantime, Bitcoin dominance started to contract here. So that's good. So we're at 44.16. Should have helped a little bit, and it did. We're getting a small bounce over here, as you can see. Let me zoom in for you phone holders. Right over here, as you can see, when Bitcoin dominance started going down, you can see the corresponding Fetch to Bitcoin pair going up, meaning altcoins are catching a bid relative to Bitcoin. So right now, as I see it on the Fetch, the Bitcoin pair, we have a floor of around 1,200. We fell through on this support line here, which is now an area of resistance. Now I'm going to zoom out on this very quickly. So again, I think we're range bound between 1,200 about to 1,500, which is a pretty big, pretty giant spread there. But I think, I think we're going to probably chop a little bit here as Bitcoin begins its journey into consolidation. Now, Bitcoin as well has just made a couple of monster moves up to 55, almost 56,000, and then pulled back. But this is a giant vertical line. I think what will happen is it'll probably consolidate and slowly start heading up to 58. I think that's where we'll start to see it really level off. But in the meantime, the slow rise in Bitcoin over a longer period of time will help altcoins, generally speaking, even during that time. I think we'll see Bitcoin dominance level off, if not go down, which should be helpful to Bitcoin, to altcoin holders. Anyway, that's pretty much all I have. But again, Fetch US dollar, I think we're flooring out support here at 67 cents. Possible resistance is 73. Above that, it's anyone's game of where this thing goes, but the next level is all the way up at $1. In the meantime, talk soon.